editor of the Gladwin County Record and Beaverton Clarion, and I'm here with Gladwin City Administrator Bob Moffitt and Gladwin City Police Chief Dwayne Bean.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi. And we're talking a little bit about the issues surrounding the public safety millage and how they impact Gladwin City. Okay, Dwayne, give us a bit of an idea what the current department looks like and how many people you employ.
Yes, we, Gladwin City Police, we have 4 full-time officers, including myself. We have 1 chief full-time and 3 patrol officers. We have approximately 6 part-time officers that we use in different shifts in a part-time capacity. We cover just about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Now, in the brochure that was put out recently, it said that Gladwin City needed this millage to maintain its current staffing levels. Can you explain that in more detail, Bob?
You know, for the last 3 years, we've lost a lot of our revenue due to property values declining, state revenue sharing being cut, and we've at the same time faced double-digit increases in healthcare in 3 of the 4 last years. We are currently in a position that we have 4 full-time officers, but a year ago we had 5. And we certainly don't want to fall any lower in the staffing levels because we know how important safety is to our community and our county. And if this millage would pass, it would put us in a position that we would not only be able to maintain our staffing, but we should be able to utilize the part-time staff more and increase hours out there a little bit. Safety is important. It's certainly a reason that we're behind the public safety millage, and we think without it, life gets harder, not just for the folks in town, but the folks in Gladwin County as well.
One of the things that I noted in the brochure is that for all departments, it was stated that response times would be slower. Did you enlighten us a little bit on that statement?
Yeah, and I think just to correct, I don't know if Gladwin City had a slower response times. Maybe it did, but if there's not officers working for the departments, i.e. the county, Beaverton, Gladwin City Police, we don't have officers to respond to the calls that we need to respond to. So that's basically what it boils down to. If officers are laid off or budgets get cut, to the extent there aren't police officers out there available, the response times are going to be less because a trooper might have to come from West Branch or Bay City to handle the serious calls, and there'll be some delays.
Now, over the last few years, what have the typical calls looked like?
Gladwin City has had a lot of property thefts, and actually our property crime has went up in the last 8 years. There was a study that just came out, and our property crime in Gladwin City went up almost 20%. On the same token, our violent crime went down almost 15%. So that's a good thing. But property crimes are up. Our manpower, as Mr. Moffitt just said, is down approximately 20%. So we have more crimes, more property crimes going up, and less officers to investigate them. So consequently, what happens is we don't have the time needed to do all the necessary interviews and follow-up at times. Nor do we have the time sometimes to work traffic and enforce speeding and traffic light violations because our officers are tied up. So less officers means less investigation time. We, Gladwin City Police, normally handles around 800 actual police reports a year. So we average about two and a half criminal complaints a day. So that doesn't count the barking dog calls, the ambulance assists, the fire assists, or anything that we go on that we don't necessarily do police reports on.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming out and talking to me today, and I really appreciate it, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.